Good morning. It's 8:30 on Saturday, and I just woke up to find the freezer door open and everything in the freezer not frozen. I don't know what happened. Our freezer was pretty full, and it looked like some stuff had tumbled towards the door, but I still don't think that would be enough to open the door. I think the door wasn't closed to begin with. I'm going to blame my husband on this one. He's still asleep, so I can't ask him yet, but he's going to get an interrogation as soon as he comes downstairs, because I have a feeling that he put something in the freezer before he went to bed. Probably got out the ice cream and had some ice cream and didn't close the door all the way, or put stuff back in such a way that the door wasn't sealed, and then some stuff fell, and I woke up to the door wide open, and everything in there was so warm it had to have been open all night. So that kind of sucks. But anyway, I've been reading more about this crazy woman in California who had the octuplets. Now I'm just calling her crazy. No qualifications, no apologies. She's just crazy. She already had 6 children, and she's divorced, and she's bankrupt, and she's living with her parents. I want to know what insane doctor agreed to implant her with 8 embryos, because the more I research this, the weirder that is. Apparently, the guidelines are you don't put in more than 2 embryos if the woman is under 35, which this woman is. Sometimes they'll do more than that if they're over 35 because it's harder to get pregnant. But under 35, it's a lot easier. And this woman had a history of being able to get pregnant since she has 6 kids. So putting in 8 embryos was just insane. And actually, it's possible that they didn't put in 8 embryos. Embryos can split, and you can have sets of identical twins within all the fraternals. So, technically, I guess it could have been 4 embryos that split into 8 children, but the odds on that would be just completely astronomical. So chances are it was, 6 or 7 or 8 embryos, and they all took. So somewhere out there is a crazy doctor who did this crazy thing, putting the mother in danger, the baby's in danger. Who knows why? I don't know. But it's just not right. The woman's mother has been giving interviews saying that her daughter is obsessed with children and loves children, and after having 6 kids just wanted one more girl. So that's why she did this. But it still doesn't explain the chance you would take that you would get 8 more kids. It just seems very irresponsible on the part of the doctor. You can't always you can't count on patients always being sane. They go into plastic surgery offices with crazy ideas. Look at that woman, Waldenstein. What's her first name? I forget her first name, but her last name is Waldenstein. She's a New York socialite. She's had plastic surgery over the years to make her look like a cat. She wants to look like a cat. So, you have to count on the doctor to put the foot down and say, no, I'm sorry. This isn't right. I'm not going to make you look like a cat through plastic surgery. So, patients will come in with all sorts of crazy ideas, and you've got to, the fertility doctor has to put the foot down and say, no, sorry, you have 6 children, you're 33 years old. If you want to do this, let's implant 2. See if we can get you, 1 or 2 babies. So I'm curious who this doctor is. And, the team that delivered the babies, they're coming under fire. They're saying that it wasn't them. They're saying that this woman came to them already 12 weeks pregnant with all of the fetuses. And, people are saying, well, they should have talked her out of it. Again, that can't be easy. Once you have 8 little babies growing inside you, it cannot be easy to reduce them. Wouldn't blame anybody for doing it, but can't really blame anybody for not doing it. But, the blame has to go squarely on the person who made it possible in the first place. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what to think of it. There are internet rumors flying that she was scheming to get some kind of reality show. Some kind of John and Kate +8 kind of thing. Except instead of +8, be +14. It would be, crazy woman plus nobody +14. So, yeah. Crazy. And the grandfather, this woman's father, is going to go back to Iraq to make enough money to support the kids. There are so many things wrong with that statement. I mean, number one, he has a better chance of making money as a contractor in Iraq than he does of making it in California. Okay, that's crazy thing number one. Crazy thing number two, this grandfather, who should probably be retired and enjoying, a few less grandchildren, has to go back to work to support 14 grandchildren. Kind of wondering if you know what, I'm not going to get into it. In a specific sense, it's not my business. In a broad sense, it is. In a broad sense, it's everybody's business, because we kind of have a responsibility as a society to keep the dumber members of it in check. So, now they've got the babies, they have to do what they need to do to support them. But I kind of think that there should be some kind of regulation against this happening again. It's getting a little bit insane. All right, rant over. I'm gonna go make pancakes. Have a great Saturday.